All right, back at Monduran Dam again. Clearly I'm addicted to this barra thing with soft plastics and hard bodies. Up for another crack. This time I'm a solo mission, so just me tonight in the boat. Swag, esky, got all the stuff, ready to rock and roll, do an overnight on the boat. All right, pretty keen. I'm gonna hit it, head up to a couple of spots, have a look. It's mid-morning, about sort of 9 o'clock, so not too early. I sort of focus on this afternoon. I'll look for fish for the next couple of hours and then target those fish this afternoon, you know, sleep in the boat and get up and do it in the morning before I head back. Fingers crossed, gonna do it again. I'm pretty confident, conditions are good. Got a northeasterly wind. It's gonna be quite hot today, so good conditions to get those barra biting at this time in October. All right, enough chit chat, let's go. Whoa, powerful, powerful fish. This one's angry. Yep, right. All right, it's taken a bit, but we got there. This one's angry. Very angry fish. Running very hard. It's not a big fish, probably 900 maybe. I just started to wind that lure in really fast because I've seen a couple of fish on the sounder come past and I wanted to have another cast. And this fish should come creaming out. Bit of a stalemate here. Oh, very active fish, this one. It's in that size group that really do move around a lot more. Size fish, really a lot more active, a lot faster running around. Really pumping me, this one. No jumps at all, just staying low. Great fighting fish, really is a great fighting fish. He's in the 900 size. Get the net out. Oh, he's hooked on the head, that's why he's pulling so hard. He's rocked right on top of the nose, this fish. Hopefully those hooks stay in. Oh, get away from that outboard. Whee. This is why he's fighting so hard. He's hooked right on top of the head. Gee, I can't even move him now. He's not even that big of a fish. All right, got him. Cool. No donut. Get you a bit of a look at that one there. Luckycraft Pointer XD. 3x strong trebles, really got in there good. I only pulled the back set out when I got out of the net there, and it probably bent a couple of the net. So I don't think the fish has bent any. And that's why I run these, better hook penetration. So I'll put him on the mat, 900 or so. All right, bang on 900 that one. All right, let's chuck him back in. Okay, hopefully number one of a few, or a couple at least, I'm hoping. Cheek swipe bite, that one was pretty cool. Made him fight really hard, that fish. 900, not big, but big enough. That size is really good fight. As you can see, a little bit of damage on the cheek there from when I hooked him, and the second set of treble would have been here, so across the face. Woo! See ya. All right, so it's taken me a little longer than I'd like to have caught that fish. It's probably still only been a couple hours. It's 12 o'clock, so really 3 hours of being on the dam, I guess, maybe. But yeah, I was starting to second guess myself on what I'm doing, basically trying to fish a little bit differently. I had a couple of fish come through the front sounder and they come through the back sounder, and I actually just started to crank that lure in to bring it in and cast at those fish, and that fish just grabbed it as it was coming in and just went ape. So obviously hit it at speed and swiped it, and that's why those 3x strong trebles as opposed to 6x strong trebles really come into their own. They penetrate into the face of the fish. I went pretty light on the fish. I've got a, it's a 6 to 12 pound rod. It's probably underrated. It's more like a sort of 10 to 20 realistically. But softer rod, and just took it easy with a lot of drag, and the fish, because it was hooked on the head, it could fight a lot harder than being hooked down and further mouth. Cruising around, going crazy, I chased it a bit, but good to finally get one on the board. I'm just going to keep mixing it up between trying to fish a bit differently and going back to how I've fished before with Nick and the other guys. So see how we go with this little bit different where I'm moving around, and it obviously caught that fish, so it does work, and we'll keep persisting. There's plenty of fish around, so hopefully can put a few more on the board as we go. Don't have to be here super early or late at night. Here is 12 o'clock, 12:19, and we got a fish, so that's pretty cool. All right, we'll stick with it, and I'll try and run you through a bit of technique stuff as I go along. All right, let's have a good look at the lure. Okay, most of the action was on the front treble there. One of the hooks maybe just ever so slightly bent. Move that back. Then the next two, there should be two. I think they were hooked on the net more than anything else, but geez, even them, one of them maybe a tiny bit, but realistically that's really not bad at all. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Because I got it on the head, no chafe on the leader, obviously. I think I'm running a 90 pound System Shock nylon leader there. That stuff that floats, so it helps that lure suspend rather than sinking fluorocarbon, which will start to bring the lure down. And all right, let's get casting. I'll run you through a technique. All right, as you can see, we've got like a bit of a bay here. We've got a very sort of flat sort of bank, really. The wind's blowing straight onto it from the other side of the dam. And we've obviously got some little bit of spindly sticks here, and we've got some weed just out for it, so your lily pads and stuff like that. So I think the fish are really cruising along the edge of the weed and possibly, 10 to 15 meters out from the weed. So I'm basically sitting the boat out of distance and pump and cast back towards that bank, and then cranking that lure down and then just whacking it like that. Obviously that fish took it on a really fast burn like that, so it's worth mixing it up. Obviously you want to throw some long pauses in, you know, single wax of the rod, just really mixing it up until you find a technique you're confident with, that you've got success with, but just keep playing with it. Don't rest on one technique. Keep trying different things until you find something that's working. It might not be a pattern, but it's worth persisting with and trying different stuff. So I'm just going to use the wind to blow me down this bank, and if I see a lot of fish on the sounder, I'm going to stop and spot lock up and cast at them. But that fish was caught just coming down the bank, so I might just keep doing that, cover ground. And like I said, if I see a big water fish on the sounder, I'll stop and you know, have a fair crack at a number of fish. But at this stage, I'm only seeing 1s and 2s, maybe 3s at best, coming down this bank. And you know, obviously they're feeding, so you just got to get that cast in where you've got that lure coming past their nose as they swim past it, and you're doing the right thing with the rod and reel to, you know, entice them to bite. Now I've got that fish, I can feel a fair degree of pressure come off. You know, you make the effort to come up here, you want to catch at least one at the end of the day. No one wants to go home with that dreaded donut. So to be able to do it, you know, in the middle of the day on the first day of this trip, because I've got basically, you know, all this afternoon, I'll end up camping up here somewhere in one of these bays or something like that, tie up to a tree for the night, set the swag out, spend the night, and come back out in the morning and give it a crack till, probably mid-morning, I guess, and start heading back. So to get a fish now, it's pretty good. There's much better bite times to come, like just time of day realistically, and to get one now is a good feeling. I've got the pressure off, and hopefully I can, you know, really hone in on the technique and on fish, and put a few fish in the boat over the next sort of afternoon and morning. Bite. Oh, yep, got one. Yep, got him. Oh, it's a rat. Oh, it's an eel-tail catfish. Oh, that's different. It's a tandus. It's quite a big one, actually. All right, so when people talk about catching catfish in Monduran Dam, they're not usually talking about this kind of catfish. This is an eel-tail catfish, a tandus or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's a quite unusual capture on a jerkbait, I would imagine. All right, pop the hooks out. There we go. Thought I had a rat, but I've got an eel, I guess. I'll probably never do that again, I imagine. It's pretty cool though. All right, buddy, see you later. 1 o'clock, and I'm going to stay out in the dam obviously the night, so I'm not going back to camp or anything like that. So I've just found a little bit of shade here with some trees that are pretty close to the water's edge here. The sun's going over that way, so the shadow's starting to go across here. So I've just parked up on this bit of weed bed and a few trees here. I'll make myself some coffee and have a bit of lunch and have a bit of a break, and then I'll get back out there and try and get into a few more fish after I've had a bit of break. But it's pretty good when the water's quite high. Obviously we're at 90% or something like that, so I can get quite close to these trees. But as you can imagine, as that water drops out and the dam gets lower, it's going to be hard to get shade from the trees and stuff like that. So might be worth bringing like a bit of a shade or something to catch a bit of a break from the sun for a couple of hours in the middle of the day when it's a bit too hot. I've got a little bit of breeze coming down here from the north as well, so that'll keep me a little bit cooler, especially in the shade. So all right, have a little break, have some food, and back at it to try and catch some more barra. Yes, got it. Yes, big fish, big fish. That's a metre drop. That. Oh yeah. 7-inch RT shad. Whoa, this fish is fast. I'm in a good position here. Oh, what a jump. What a jump. That was hectic. Oh, hoo-hoo. Oh, he's through the lure. No. Ah. Damn it. Damn it. Yes, got him. Yes. Oh, it's not big. Not like the other ones. Alright, just a little fella. Still like that 7-inch RT showed pretty good. Alright, let's see how it's hooked. I think it's on the treble. Yep, throwing the plastic. Have to get new plastic. Just goes to show these little ones will have a crack at the big bait. Alright, pop them on the measures. A heap of fish come through all of a sudden now. Alright, 67 centimeters that one. Just a little fella. Off you go, buddy. I want the big one. Just after that fish come in, got quite a few fish come through the center, mostly small fish. But there are definitely some bigger ones here. I saw a bigger one earlier. Rig another plastic up, rig it through the nose there. Pull it along. Out the back. There we go, see how it swims. Beautiful. Something special about that plastic bite even too. Jerk bait's probably the best bite, but that plastic bite's a definitely good crunch as well. Even those little fish can hit it pretty good actually. Yep. All right, I literally just turned the light off. Oh, that's a big fish. Let's hope we got the hooks this time. Wow. Whoa, powerful fish. Just drifted back a bit. Wow, this thing's pulling the boat around. It's crazy. that. Whoa. Not as big, I don't think, this one. Maybe a metre. The other one was closer to metre 10, I reckon. Oh. Boy. Whoa. That is strong. That is super duper strong, this fish. He's all wrapped up now. Yes. The hook was only just in. Treble. All right. Woohoo. Got it done. I started seeing like 3s and 4s come through. There's quite a few fish there now too. Out of breath. Get a measure on it. I reckon it's a metre. Probably just over a metre, maybe. Definitely nowhere near as big as that first big one I lost. That one wasn't coming out in a hurry. That was in really well, that treble. All right, that's all that's left in my RT shad. Let's get him out and have a look. Smidge over a 1.5 metre. That's a cracker fish. But yes, it makes me think how big the one I lost before. Easily 110, probably be bigger to be honest. All right, got my big fish cuddles. Probably not the greatest of light there, but it's pretty hard when you're solo. Big slab of fish there, 1.5 metre and a bit. That's an absolute cracker. I'm very happy to land that fish. I've worked very hard for that one today, so happy to get that. All right, let's put him back in. Look at those eyes in that light, it's pretty cool. All right, buddy, big fish. Thanks for coming, mate. Thanks for staying on the hook, unlike your mate before. They are a cool, cool fish. These ones are fighting harder than the ones I caught earlier. Very happy with that. See you later, buddy. Off he goes. So I've set up the boat up on the bank. I've just got it set up on the shoreline here of the dam. Got my swag set up there. Put that over there so the bugs don't get in. The bugs are pretty thick here at night. But yeah, basically I've just pulled the boat up onto the shore. Set the swag up on the front deck. And we're back out chasing the barra first thing in the morning. Hearing a few buffs during the night. I only fished till about 6:30. Had some fish cruising around and then they sort of really gave up the ghost once the full darkness. So that's the setup. Got the house battery running by itself. I'll turn the oscillator off and turn everything off so I don't wake up with a disaster and have no power. But turn the encoder off and all that sort of stuff. A little bit of a breeze, keeps the bugs away a little bit, just keeps it nice and cool. But don't have the water slapping or anything like that by anchoring up or tying off to a tree. Just pull up on the bank. Nice sand here, so it's not too bad. Hopefully it's just not too much wildlife coming up here at night, but we'll see. All right, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Just enough light to start filming, I think. Really not seeing many fish today, to be honest. Kind of hoping they're maybe, you know, holding up in the weed and they'll come out a little bit later as the light gets up. But so far the places where I've seen plenty of fish yesterday have got very little, so I'll keep at it. Hopefully they show up soon. Weird fight, must be catfish. Very strange fight. Oh, it's another eel-tail catfish. Can't believe it. My second one. Well, I didn't think I'd do it again, and I've done it again. But I've done it bigger, I think. Big eel-tail catfish, that one. Some people will be keeping these for dinner, I think. Not me. I'm just going straight back in. Oh, at least I've got something this morning, at least, I guess. Whoosh. Yes! Straight away! First cast. This is acting weird. I hope it's not an Optanus. This is acting very strangely. What have I got here? Mullick's 140, just along the edge of the weed. He's taking that front treble. Oh, just pinned on the top of the nose there. Alright, that says 58F Van Fuch trebles. Teflon coated 2x Strongs. Caught up in the net there. But that's an oversized one. I'll get you to look at that in a minute. Have a look at this fish. Pretty much 70 centimetres. I'll claim it at 70. Alright, lovely fish there. First morning. First fish of the morning, well, second fish of the morning. Got that Tandis first. And then we've got this small barra at 70 centimetres. That's the first barra for the day. Beautiful dark fish, this one. Very, very dark. Lovely fish in that first light. Hopefully I can bang a few more. And hopefully some bigger ones. We'll have a crack anyway. Hopefully one of a few this morning. We'll see how we go. Alright, so a little bit tougher this morning. I've got that one 70 centimetre fish. There's a stump. 170 centimetre fish and that catfish early, and the bay I was fishing was pretty devoid of fish, so they seem to have disappeared. So I'm gonna start heading back now. It's only 8:15, but I'm pretty happy with the trip so far anyway. So just start heading back, have a look at a couple of spots on the way back that I've never fished before, and do a little bit of sounding. If I don't throw a rod, then that's all good. I'll have a little look at a couple of spots that I've never fished before on the way back, so you may see some more action or you may not, but if not, I'll catch you next time. Cheers guys.